It's still acting. The chat is still acting funny. It's not supposed to be cut off like that. That's not good. You see, we want the timestamps in there, so let's do this. There we go. Alright, we're set. God, that was fun. That was fun. I love these things. Like, hey, we updated everything, and it's not going to work. Just so you know, you'll find out once you start your stream. Well, thanks. Thanks for fixing something that already worked just fine and making it not work at all. That's the way I like stuff to go. That's the best. But we're good now. We are good now. Alright. We're gonna adjust a little bit of this. We're gonna get this piece finished up, and then we're gonna work on a new piece. And maybe some little things on some of the older pieces. We'll see. What did I think of all the E3 stuff? That's a very large quantity of stuff you want me to talk about in one question. Well, maybe making your question a little more specific would be ideal. Hey, what's up, Judson? When are you going to do a game live? Oh boy. Nintendo E3, really the only one that mattered is Smash Brothers. And it's cool that what they're doing for Smash to some extent, but at the same time it's also not so good. Here's the thing, putting every character from Smash ever in it is a good idea. However, there are many other characters that people have been asking for a long time that really need to be in the game, like Simon Belmont or Bomberman, for instance, since they showed Bomberman as an assist trophy. Bomberman should definitely be in the game as an actual playable character. So that's kind of a bummer. And then adding Ridley, I mean, I get that a lot of people have been begging for Ridley for a long time, even though it doesn't really make sense. But to me, that doesn't add anything to Smash. He's not going to be a top tier character, most likely. So it's really just like a novelty type thing. So for me, it'd be way better if it was actually like something like Bomberman or Simon Belmont added to the game. Or putting like Mega Man X, or just X, rather than doing what they still have done, which is to make him just part of Mega Man's super move. So, thanks, Judson. I appreciate it. So yeah, I mean, I'll get it, and I'm still looking forward to a new Smash title, but I don't like the fact that they are making some questionable Like they're focusing on what might be the wrong stuff. Well, it's a party game. No, it's not a party game. Mario Party's a party game. And even still, that has no bearing on what I just said. What am I making? What do you mean, what am I making? Generally, it says in the title. More specifically, you can very easily see what I'm making. I don't understand the question. The PUBG stuff they showed wasn't new. The only thing they showed that was new was the snow, right? Everything else was already on PC. And then they said console exclusive. Like, that's a big deal, but everything PUBG has been console exclusive. Yeah, Smash is not just like some goofy party game. It can be played in that context, sure, but that's not what it is. What looks like one of the foot ninjas? They're called foot soldiers. Or at least they have been called that. Surely you're not talking about what I'm making right now. Because this doesn't look anything like a foot ninja. Yoshimitsu wears an Oni mask. This is an Oni mask. So, mission accomplished. Alright, we need to do the tubers and then we're done. We wanted to do some tubers this way, right? I think that's all we had left to do. I think that's all we had left to do. Oh, that's right, I got rid of them on there. What's that? Eyebrows. Why do we still have eyebrows? Oh, that's right, we have a head on here still. Alright, tubers. Let's just go to here. Well, first let's save this with the new teeth. They're not custom ZBrush figures. I'm making a whole line of figures. They're not custom. They're original. There's a difference. It's gonna be one of those nights, guys. First the chat breaks. Then ZBrush breaks. I'm getting ready to just take this, hold it right here, pop it real hard. Did it not save those teeth? Or any of it? Because it... Yep, it broke while it was saving, so that's all gone. Perfect. I wanted to redo all that again, you know. Because why not? Well, if this keeps up, I'm just gonna quit. I'm getting tired of it. It's like some nights it doesn't crash ever. Then other nights it's like, haha, gotcha. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood tonight. So what happened? When I turned the stream off for 3 minutes, everybody that was watching just left? That was it? That's encouraging. That's encouraging. Like, I like his content, but if I have to wait more than 3 minutes for it, well, screw that guy. Well, thank you to those of you who are still here. I do appreciate it. Three minutes is where I draw the line. I'll wait 10 minutes for it to start, but once it starts, you better not have to fix anything. And ZBrush has crashed again. What the hell? We're getting very close to turning this off and playing Warframe instead. Grizzle Tech, are you a ZBrush user? That's... gotcha. It's freaking annoying, man. There are few things as annoying as when ZBrush decides to crash. Especially as when you're saving. Not as when, just when. Because English. Yeah, it's getting a little rough, I gotta be honest. Try to load the stream, get everything set up, and then the chat says, nope, we updated everything again. Deal with it. Like, your only job is to work when I turn you on. Not to tell me when I turn you on, never mind, not doing it. That's not okay. Oh, and then other things have just been irritating me lately too, which I can't get into because reasons, but... Alright. Hey, in a minute we will have done this 3 times in a row. Why does my computer sound like it's trying to take off? What the heck? You know, every time Windows does anything on its own, things stop working properly. How about you don't ever update again without my permission? Since I paid for you, you don't do things on your own anymore. That seems reasonable. Raniel Sarmiento, what's up? Hey Leandro, what's up? Do I use an app to do this? I don't understand your question. Alright, that is the third time in a row now. I think we might actually have it where we want it, so that's good. I don't think he was asking that, Judson, because that's in the title. And obviously I'm using an app to do it, so I'm thinking maybe he was asking something else. I mean, everything on the computer is an application, so he's got to be asking something else. Alright, that's gonna do it. Let's save it. Here we go. I turned off undo history to see if that maybe keep it from exploding on us. Alright. Now we're cooking. And by cooking, I mean just not crashing constantly. I feel like ZBrush 2018 crashes way more than previous iterations, which is not good. Alright, we need... Why did it add one in the middle? I don't want... whatever. That's why I said I don't understand the question. I don't know. He might be talking about streaming. He might be talking about like the printing. I don't know what he's talking about. That's why I said I don't understand your question. You okay, bud? I think the cat's about to throw up a hairball. Oh, lovely. John, did you ever get your computer working again? I wonder if I shouldn't make the tubes run vertically. That might look better. Remake of Resident Evil 2? Is it going to be like the remake of Resident Evil 1, or is it going to be some other malarkey? I'll look it up. Hey guys, I kind of have good news. It's not really good news so much as it is just news that could end up leading to good news. It's, I finally sent the, oh hey, there's more people watching than the chat counter says. That's weird. There's a lot more people. That is super weird. Swear to God, if one more person asks me what I'm making after reading the title, because why wouldn't you read the title before you first go there, and then also looking at what I'm making, I might lose my mind. I might do it. Like full on just gone. No more Anthony streaming, no more Anthony doing anything because he's sitting in the corner drooling. This is a likely outcome. I am making an action figure line, but we can just go with singular, an action figure. And at this moment, I'm working on a face mask. What is that? The thing is, I can't be too mad at ZBrush because it's just a computer program. Hey, Mickey! What's up? Mickey's here, everybody. Alright, our face mask is complete. Maybe. I might get a little fancy here, see if this will work. It probably won't. With my luck, it won't. The whole program's gonna crash. Whoa, 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 Mickey, what do you mean you're gonna send it to me tomorrow? We need to discuss stuff, man. Unless we already did and I just forgot. But did we ever talk about a price? I don't think we did. Maybe we did. I think we did actually a long time ago. Hey, Jordan Vice, you're a new name. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. I assume you're speaking about what I'm doing, in which case I do appreciate it. Mickey, yeah, we did talk about a price? Is that what you're saying? Okay. If we already talked about it all, then we're good to go. Oh, man, I'm so psyched for this. I'm gonna try to get you to let me make alternate claws for that Wolverine figure. It'll cost a little bit more, but I think it's gonna be worth it. And it's not like me just trying to, I've tricked him into giving me more money. I mean, I really, really, really want to make alternate claws. So, you know. You can tell me to shove it. That's fine. I understand. But I'm not gonna, it's not gonna stop me from begging. I just want you to know that. I'm gonna beg you so hard. It sounds terrible. I didn't mean it to sound that bad when I said it. $1 million. Actually, I don't even know if I can do it. I haven't looked at that Wolverine figure in forever. I might not be able to do it in any convenient way, which means, no big deal, we're not doing it. Would like to, though. should try making a clay action figure. No, I don't really know what you mean by that, but that's a bad idea. If you mean just like sculpting it from scratch, you can't make joints out of clay. It's not strong enough. Where's the other set of teeth? There they are. Oh man. I done goofed. That's what I wanted to do. I had an extra poly group in there. You don't want that. There we go. That's a great idea, Randall. Or at least it would be. It wasn't an absolutely terrible idea, Randall. Hey, Pooty. Thanks, Pooty. I like your username. Nope, I definitely am not going to do that, because that sounds like a bunch of nonsense. They should see my channel to see what I'm talking about. Have an idea. Yay. Needs a little cleanup now, but it worked. Heck yeah, I like that. That looks cool. How's it look with the teeth, though? Still cool. Just a little bit of extra deet. Just need the deets, man. It's all about the deets. So there's a channel called Let's Make Action Figures. That seems highly suspicious. How do you pronounce your name, by the way? Is it Raniel or Raniel? I don't want to keep calling you by the wrong thing. Hey Randall, you remember how you kept telling me to buy more things and cook them so that they were usable the next time I played Warframe? I don't have any more credits, man. You gotta remember, I've only been playing for 3 days. I ran out of, I had enough credits to buy stuff, but not enough credits to cook this stuff. So I only have, a few guns and a few melee weapons going at the moment. Which will be enough, but I haven't been grinding for 2.5 years like some people have. Don't you put ... That doesn't mean anything without context. And you can't be surprised that that's the case. I've only been playing for 3 days. But you take your ... and you know what you can do with them? You can shove them right up your ... That's what I have to say about that. So this, the face won't be pushing through on the final product, of course. I don't know if we need those pieces sticking out, though. Maybe at the end I'll just put some, bevels on there or something. I know credits are easy to come by, but I don't have them. It's not like I'm trying to save what I have. I don't have enough. So I can't do anything else at the moment. but wait for the stuff I have to cook and then get more credits. I did do my master thing though, so I'm up to 3 now. Heyo, Gorkum Yasin Guven. I definitely didn't read that right. Tried. No, I haven't watched the Batman anime yet. Yeah, that's what I did. That's how I got my master rank up, because you do the Spectre fight, and that gives you a big boost in your mastery credits, or whatever they're called. Yeah, I think we're good like that. I might do like some panel lining and stuff before we ship it, but there we go. Alright, hey, it only took us an hour to get almost no work done. Woo! No. Anyway, CM Brock about Anime Batman. Alfonso sent me a copy of it, but I haven't watched it yet. I need to. I don't have much time to watch anything. I mean, I either get to go to sleep at a normal time, or play video games, or watch something. One of those things can happen. And I play video games more than I watch TV because it's like watching TV, but more fun. Alright, there's something I want to try out, guys. Now, bear with me, as you have probably experienced in the past. On a few occasions, sometimes I try things that I haven't done before to see how they work. So we're going to do that now. It's always exciting because it usually goes poorly. But we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. First, let's see who's watching over on the Twitch. Any new people? Okay, we have Chewy Pebbles. I like that username. Commander Root. Okay, I like that one too. Electrical Skateboard. That sounds familiar. Then we have Geckham and Mickey. Trimpinator C24. That's a new one. V and K. You seem like you might have been here before. And Virgo Pros. I think that's a lot of new names. And then, of course, the lurkers. But thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. And on YouTube, I can't see who's watching because YouTube doesn't have features. But either way, thanks for watching, guys, if you are here. I do appreciate it very, very much. Alright, so what I want to try to do, and we're going to see if I can do it. I want to add a bead of like piping all the way around an area. And then I also want to change the material within that. I want to see if I can do that. It's not going to be necessarily like the final look. I just want to, this is more like a proof of concept type of situation here. Alright. So what we do for that is, I want to turn off the symmetry. No, I don't. I want to leave symmetry on. Alright, and then we need to grab one of these guys, a slicey slice. We'll just do it with a circle for now. Oh yeah. There we go. That'll be fine. Alright, so we have a poly group there. Oh, we don't want that. We want to do it like this. Now we can do the slice. Are you a PUBG master? Not a master. I'm okay. I'm pretty decent. Okay, so the idea now is to hide this. And if we go to stroke, curve, hit frame mesh, then if we go to curve tube, that's probably too big. But it works. That's good. Hey, I can adjust it, of course, afterwards. But that's pretty cool. It worked. Alright, so we can just hit split masked. And then, of course, we can just adjust it a little bit here and there to make it fit properly. So there'll be a little bit of cleanup, but we'll leave it like that for now. We'll just clean it up a little. A very little bit, just to make it workable. Okay, so that's good. So we have our piping there. Because we need to... I was thinking about this, guys. After watching that Cyberpunk 2027, 2070, 80, 27, whatever it is, I was like, I wonder how much more detail I can pack in my fingers. And then I was thinking I'm going to pack as much as I can no matter what. And so I want to try... So I tried getting that third party. No. Is it hard to get? Supreme S Motion. Supreme Smotion. What's up, Smotion? I'm calling you Smotion from now on. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to go back to here. These guys. Okay? Alright. And then... yeah, this'll work. This'll work. We can turn off symmetry. We want to just keep Z remeshing down to like half. How long did it take me to learn this software? That's hard to say, because I mean, I'm still learning stuff. But I spent like probably 6 months watching tutorials and stuff before I even downloaded the demo. And then I did the demo, and then I was like, yeah, I think I like it, I can do this. And then I got the software, and I didn't really use it for like a year. And I kept watching tutorials and stuff, and then I started working on it about a year ago. So I've been working on it for about a year, and it took me, I'd say, if you really dedicate yourself to learning how to use it, you can become proficient enough within a year to, I mean, like, to get a solid amount of workflow done. But, I mean, it really depends on the person. I haven't tried either, CM Brock. Give me their information and I'll ask for, or you know what, why don't you tell them to send me some to review? There you go, and then I'll let you know if it's any good. Anyway, what we're doing is we're just Z-remeshing these down, because what I want to do is make this inner part on, or the outer part on the sides have like a not carbon fiber, goodness gracious, like a honeycomb pattern. That's the plan, Stan. Oh, rats. Shit. I always forget to save the poly groups. Oh my gosh. You guys are getting me distracted now. That's fine. I'd rather talk than not talk anyway. Man, sometimes there's just nothing better than some cold water. Who's with me on that? I mean, I love beverages in general. I'm like always drinking something. Almost always. I love beverages. But every once in a while, ice water is just it's just the bee's knees. You know? So good. Alright, let's do one more. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put an extra slice in these pants. It's not gonna really affect much, but because I know I can like texture the entire pants, but I really just want to see if it'll look good to only texture this inside part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide this. In this, and then we're gonna just put a slice straight down the middle. And what that should do is it should make it easier for ZBrush to do what I'm about to do. Yeah, that should be super easy. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and Z plug in. We're gonna do UV master polygons, unwrap. Then we can do flatten. And what we want to do is make sure these two panels, I don't really care about this stuff because I'm going to be masking that stuff off anyway. I want to make these two panels laying in the same direction. That's all I really care about. We're gonna move. Hey. Let's mask by polygroup, eh? There it is. So I'm just gonna move it so that I have a little bit of space. Alright, now we can rotate them. I'm just gonna leave them straight up and down, because I don't really... This is just a test anyway. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, that'll work. Alright, Z plugin, unflatten. And what we're gonna do now is project the details back into the skull, because right now you can see we lost all of our details. We're gonna project all. I hope I don't do something wrong now. Alright, project all. Yes. Did it work? Oh, no, that's not how you do that. I forgot to do the thing. We have to divide it up. Whoops. That's definitely denser than it needs to be, so that's fine. Project all. No. It doesn't, you can't animate directly with ZBrush. You can get stuff ready for animation in ZBrush, but there's no animation stuff. I mean, I guess there's some. I'm not really positive. I think there's a little bit. Alright, so now we have all of our details back. We should still have Yep, we still have our poly groups. We really only care about the... Okay, well... Let's not talk about it, let's be about it. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna go boop, then we're gonna mask it, then we're gonna go boop, unmask it and mask everything else. Alright, we're gonna leave those on because it looks cool. You can turn that off. Then we can go to, make sure we're on right, yep, then we can go to surface. Then we can go to noise, UV, alpha. If this works, guys, I'm going to be so jazzed because it means I can do patterns that I wanted to do that I didn't think I could do, but I guess I can. Yeah, let's just do the hexagon because that's like the classic. That's the classic look. For futuristic shit. We don't want any basic noise. We don't want that at all. And then for the strength... Okay, it's a bit big. That's what she said. We're gonna shrink-a-dink it to like... Okay, we want our strength going the other way. Just like that. Let's make it a little strength. How come strength isn't strength? Or how come I'm not very streng? Why are those words different? They shouldn't be. They should not be. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, it worked. Hang on. Hang on. Oh shit, I only did it on one side. But it worked. I'm not getting any unless they send them to me for review. That is freaking genius. I love it. We can put texture on like however we want now. It should have done better with the vision though. That's not great. Why did it do that? Oh, man. Alright, now we have both sides unmasked properly. I see now, I get that it's not super dense mesh, but... Drivers and updates. No! No, Windows. You keep your drivers in your updates. And you shove them right in your butt. Yeah, I'm not sure why it, not noise scale, alpha scale. Why they ended up prickly looking. We don't want that. I don't know what magnify does. I'll just leave that alone. Alright, so it looks perfect on there. Or at least perfect enough, which is fine. Okay. It looks good like that. Smooth normals, smooth UVs. I wonder if I need to turn those on or off. Well, let's just see what happens first. That's no good. Why is it doing that? It's supposed to add the geometry as necessary. Let's see, I have 1.516 million. I still have 1.516 million. I thought it was supposed to... What's going on? I need to figure something out. I don't know how to do that. That's not good. That means I have to divide it up myself? That's too much work. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try this. Alright, so let's do one more division and see if that helps. That's a lot. It's very divided now. Alright, now let's see if this works. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to do a little bit of research and see. It might be that particular noise alpha mask. Noise alpha. Alpha, I don't know what the word is. No, wrong thing. Turn that off, turn that up. Boop, boop, boop. Turn that down. Beep, beep, bop. It's still getting a little wonky, but I guess that's okay. Well, that's cool. We learned a thing, guys. We learned a thing, and that is nice. And then if we want to make it look better, because the reason it looks a little off is because these guys don't actually follow the flow of the cloth perfectly. So if we can just kind of like nudge that into place a little bit better. Eat da poo poo. What's up? All right, that worked. Cool. I wonder if it works better with a different material, a different pattern. Like, what if we did something a little more like this? Hey, that alpha pattern doesn't line up. Look at that. That's no good. Thought I fixed that. I did fix it, why isn't it working? I don't know why. I can't say why for sure, CM Brock, but it definitely happens. I mean, I get some stuff from Bluefin and I get some stuff from NECA. And then other random things, but that's about it. If it's because they don't want any bad press, then that's reasonable, I guess. NECA, though, they're pretty good about it. They'll pretty much send anything. Son of a bitch. Anyway, while we're waiting for ZBrush to come back up, some companies are of the mindset that having an honest review of your product is better than one which is framed more like a commercial because it's honest and it actually shows the good. Because you can't really appreciate when somebody says something's good if they won't say the bad things are bad, because then everything becomes good, and if you praise everything, you're not praising anything. That kind of concept. So some companies are like that, and then other companies aren't. Alright, well, the pants thing worked for the most part, but ZBrush crashed, so we're going to give up on that. Let's just finish this head. Let's make this head a thing. How am I doing? I'm doing terrible. ZBrush has crashed like, what, 45 times tonight? Close to it. I really like this eye cup right here. That makes me happy. I can't give you my opinion on them without having them. Otherwise, it's just me saying they look cool. We'll see. I mean, or are you saying in the sense that I will be reviewing them eventually since I've got a set? Yeah, I did get a set, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, NECA... Well, I'm not going to comment on why, who got what they got. Because I don't know for sure. All I would be doing is guessing, and that doesn't do any good, so... They are their own company. They're allowed to do whatever they want with their product. So, and for whatever reason, too. But yeah, it would have been cool to be able to do an early review on those. That would have been nice. Oh man, I don't want RGB on. Yeah, Storm was sending me. So here's this whole story with Storm. Back in when they very first were starting out, some guy contacted a friend of mine who did photos on Instagram and was like, "Hey, would you like to take some photos of our Storm figures to like help with the press or something like that?" I guess I don't know the specifics of that conversation. That's kind of irrelevant. Either way, that's where the contact was started. And so I said, "Hey, friend of mine, give me that guy's contact information. I'll reach out and see if I can get some review samples." So I did, and he's like, "I'm just a press guy. I don't actually work for Storm, but I know them, so let me see if I can get some, and we'll go from there." So I was like, "All right, cool, let's do that." And that's how I got like Ryu and a few of the earlier ones. And so that was that. That was cool. No big deal. I feel like that eye's just, oh, it's a little small. Anyway, that guy just kind of disappeared. He stopped responding to messages and everything like that. Oops, dang it. He just stopped responding to everything. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then I kept just commenting on Storm. Oh my gosh. On Storm's like Instagram and stuff like that. And eventually they said, email me. I was like, okay, I will. And I did. And they started sending me some review samples. And everything was good. This was after... Actually, I can't really remember the order. I'm not sure if that was after or before I talked to him on the phone about their M. Bison issue. Either way, I talked to the guy who owns the company, the president, the guy in charge. Anyway, so he was sending me review samples, and then all of a sudden he just stopped responding to all my emails and everything. Out of the blue, completely. So I don't know really what happened. Yeah, they just disappeared completely. As far as I'm concerned, they just stopped contacting me, stopped responding to my attempts to contact them. Very strange, honestly. It was very strange. Because, like, I never did anything but praise the figures, and then obviously my job was to do, fair reviews, so I had to talk about the good and the bad, which I made clear when I started dealing with them. I was like, these are reviews, these aren't promotional material. If you want promotional stuff, that's fine, but then that's definitely not the same thing as a review. Alfonso, that's funny you say that, because I actually did email him again saying, hey, you haven't responded to any of my emails. I assume you're very busy with all the different stuff that's going on, but I would still like review samples because I make good reviews and my audience likes the figures and I like the figures, and I'd like to do that. And no response. So that's the way it goes. So this guy's eye somehow got low. What the hell is going on with this? Yeah. So luckily, my Bluefin contact does occasionally get me review samples of that kind of stuff, but that's not like a guaranteed thing. Getting them from Storm directly was really convenient because I was able to get reviews out in time for it to actually be helpful for people, you know? Since they're the ones making the figures, they were able to get stuff out quicker. I have reviewed every single one of those, Elijah. Not planning to. Have. Already. They're on the channel. You could watch them right now. Obviously, I haven't reviewed the ones that aren't out yet. Hey, Marcus Vieira. Thank you for the subscription. It's just odd to me that the Storm people just kind of discontinued contact, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm very much, I mean, I don't know what it looked like to you guys, but I'm very much a fan of that line. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be a fanboy, I gotta be honest, but Godzilla. I still have to do my reviews, but lots of people got Shao Kahn already, though. Anybody that bought it through Storm already got theirs. But just because he has Shao Kahn doesn't mean he got it early. And I was told that there's a one person that's getting stuff early from them, but I don't know why that would be. Because the person I was told about doesn't have a big channel, and I'll just leave it there. I mean, it doesn't do anybody any good to send product to a channel that doesn't actually help you business-wise, you know? But I don't know if he's even getting it or not. Like I've told you guys before, I don't watch any other channels in the action figure realm. That's what he said? That's what he said what? Cairo or Cairo's Power. What's up? Well, again, I don't know who it is that you're talking about, but the person I'm talking about is known for lying. So if that's the person I'm talking about may not be being honest. That's all I can say. 'Cause like I said, I don't know anymore, and I'm not going to comment on it anymore. It's just the person I'm talking about happens to have been caught lying multiple times about various things. So there's no telling what's going on, I guess is my point. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Yeah, no, this is one of my cyberpunk characters. so it's not Kano. Ew, Kano. Ugh. Hate that character. I've got a whole bunch of characters. This guy's one of them. Here, you can have a quick look at some of them. Starting, don't count these two. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, all of these. Kratos, no, Kratos doesn't count. Then I have a couple other ones mixed in here, but a lot of these are like blank heads. But there you go, you can see some of it. Nope, this is part of my action figure line. Thanks, Anthony. We do this 3 times a week. You should come by more often. Am I gonna sell some of the action figures I make? That's the only reason I'm making them. If I wasn't gonna sell them, why would I make them? Yes, of course. The progress on the line. It's all good. I mean, there's a lot of work to do still, but we're getting there. I don't think I want this guy to have a particularly big nose. Nope, this is all me. It's gonna go through Kickstarter and the whole deal. If ZBrush crashes right now, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm telling you right now. Hey! More like the Mythic Legions. If you have to compare it to something else, let's not compare it to articulated icons. I don't mind questions, but you should always check the title of the video, because that might answer some questions. Alright, which head is this guy gonna be? Oh, he's already head number 2? Don't I have a different head number 2 now? Oh, I don't want to look in there, I want to look in here. So the naked heads are all called hair. Where's head 1? Well, he is head number 2. Alright. Alright. Did you guys hear that? I have most of the body parts already made. I can show you guys the body parts for a minute real quick. Since there seems to be a few new people in here, I can show you guys the file for the body. It's going to take a second for me to go through all the different parts, but I'll show them to you. Wait a minute. Ooh, I have an idea. If I turn them all on and then do an exploded view, I might be able to... Nah, that wouldn't really work. I'll do it, but it's not going to be helpful. Well, there's one of the bodies. Yeah, I'm going to get it. That head sculpt looks terrible, but I'm going to get it. Okay, so there's one of the bodies, but I want to try something first and see if it'll work. If I turn all the pieces on... Ooh, that looks cool! Look, you can see all the parts at once. That actually does look kind of cool, doesn't it? I have a new design in my head now for a new robotic body, or armored body. Anyway, so there's all the pieces at once, and then if I do this, it's gonna be absolutely not helpful. Might even break ZBrush. But this will give you this will show you all of the individual pieces that we've made so far. Hang on. That is kind of cool. So we have a bare chest, bare abdomen, bare shoulders, bare biceps, and forearms. Why are the hands all the way up there? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and actually go through the individual parts. You're guessing that's a no for that Spidey? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So we're just gonna leave this head on. There is also a hood that goes with it. You can see the hood. I'll show you the hood real quick. I have to do some like panel work on it, but we're gonna have a hood because hoods are badass. Everybody likes hoods, so we're gonna have to do that. There's also gonna be like a scarf and like this type of situation in some capacity. We'll get to that. Okay, so let's leave the head there. It'll be... Well, I can't really compare it to an existing line because it's going to be different than all the other lines. But it'll have... I guess in terms of plastic, it'll be like the limbs of Marvel Legends with the torsos of... Actually, the most accurate comparison plastic-wise would be Play Arts. That covers almost every piece. Yeah, Play Arts Kai. Okay, onward and forward. Let's do the cyborg body first, alright? So there's the... Oh, God, I love it. Okay, there's the cyborg body, upper body. And then we need to turn on his abdominal section. And I'll put elbows on. We need elbows and some biceps. We should probably turn on some shoulders. There we go. Where are the hands? I need to... There we go. You can pop some hands on there, even though they're just placeholder hands. This looks like Baron Zemo. It most definitely doesn't look like Baron Zemo. Not even a little bit in any way. Other than it's a human. That's about it. Baron Zemo. That's another thing I could definitely do without. Inaccurate comparisons of my work to other things that don't even have anything to do with it. I could definitely do without that. So there's the like cybernetic and or armored body. Of course we have different boots and things. I'm quite fond of those boots and those feet. Nope, the face doesn't look like Baron Zemo. At all. Okay, so now we can do different bodies. So we'll just leave those boots and feet on because who cares? And you know what? Let's do these knee pads. Alright, let's turn on these pants. And... what is this piece for? I still need to figure... Oh, I know why I have that piece. Alright, we'll just leave that for now. We'll just leave it. And then we have those. So you're kind of getting to see how these are going to be able to be interchangeable. Golly. Alright, so then we have forearms. We have a couple different like coverings for the forearms. I like those. We'll leave those on. And then elbows don't matter. We'll just leave the elbows alone. Who cares? No one's looking at the elbows right now. So then we have the biceps. And let's just do the bare torso for now. And shoulders. There you go. So we have the bare body. Hey, Anthony Courtney, are you still out there? Or am I wasting my time showing people who are not interested in seeing this? So there's the bare body. You're thinking, that doesn't look like a bear. You're right. It doesn't. And then we also we have two other armored up bodies. Alright, let's turn off the abdomen. We need this one. So that's one of the other abdomens. And then we also have... You asked about the body? Yeah, but Anthony Courtney has never been here before. So I was going to show him. But he might have left. Which is like... okay, I guess. But then we also have a different one. Which looks like that. So we have four different upper bodies, the torso. We have the bare one, the two different armory clothed ones, and then the cybernetic looking one. And then we only have cybernetic and bare skin for the arms so far. And then we only have the 2 different sets of pants so far and a few different sets of boots. So I don't know, I might do like a clothed shoulder, but I don't know if it's necessary at this point. But either way, that's what we have. Lots of different parts, and then we have a whole bunch of different heads. We have 4 regular human heads so far. This is the head we made most recently. I'll go ahead and whip that out, because I want to take a look at it. It's always good if you make something to sit for a while, don't look at it, and then come back and see if it still looks good. If something stands out as needing to be changed, or if it just looks cool, or whatever. So, let's see. So we have this one with... Nope, it still looks cool. It still looks cool. We're going to keep this one. I might do a hood on it. Nope, we're going to just keep the hair. Why not? Buzz cut. Yeah, I like this head a lot. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. Alright, so there's one of them. I'll just go ahead and go through a few heads for the new people. For the new people. You have to make that voice when you say it. I don't know why. It's just a thing. There's one of them. Reptilian monsters. No, these are cyberpunk ninjas. Reptilian monsters don't really fit in. There's another one. I have done reptilian characters before, but not for this line. And then as far as like the other types of heads, it looks cool. A hood variant could... Oh, I didn't mean that kind of hood, John. I just meant like a balaclava type hood. You know. You know. I'll show you guys a couple of the other heads and then we'll get back to working on that one that I was working on. We'll do a couple more. Let's see. This is always a good one. Would I take a job to sculpt figures for Marvel Legends? Absolutely. And then, let's see, what's another one? Let's look at... I like this one a whole lot. I don't know. Actually, I do know. The Marvel Legends Thor wave. I'm gonna sell all my movie Marvel Legends. I'm gonna sell them in batches based on what they're from. So hopefully people out there want to buy them because I'm sick of collecting the movie figures. Anywho, that's probably enough. Let me look at this head real quick. Would you make Marvel Legends or DC Multiversities? I don't know what you mean. This doesn't look too bad. It almost looks like who I'm making. I mean, I didn't finish it, obviously, but it almost looks right. So Charizard's for Community Request Day. Which we're going to get back to doing pretty soon, guys, actually. Because why not? I know what you meant, but what do you mean would I do it? I don't get to choose. I would sculpt for either of them. Sith concepts. Definitely can't do that. You have to do unlicensed stuff. But as far as community requests, you have to do that on Twitter on Twitch, because there's no way for me to do community requests on YouTube. They haven't made that option a thing yet. That looks like him, kinda. A certain person. Not gonna say who, because if it doesn't look like him, then that's bad. Alright, what were we doing? Let's get this guy wrapped up. By the way, guys, tonight we're not playing Destiny, we're playing Warframe, which is basically like third-person Destiny. If you must have a description. But it's got like all kinds of mobility and and all kinds of fun stuff, super duper things. That's what we're playing tonight, if anybody's interested. Yeah, absolutely. The idea is, once I make my line of figures, I can actually start to... I mean, I'll keep making my line of figures, and eventually I'll have a reputation and be able to get licenses and stuff like that to make other figures. I don't know. Why would I know where he is? He's my moderator, not my girlfriend. I don't know where he is. Favorite line of figures? I don't know. John, it's always the same person. I think you just made a friend, that's all. What's up, Wicked? Wicked, you were here earlier. I was tempted to give this guy like more of like a synthetic head, but with the metal on it too, it doesn't really make sense. Wrong button. Thanks, Suicide Mix. I appreciate it. Well, maybe it kind of works. Maybe he has like a synthetic lower jaw and then a fully replaced top part of his head. Does that look cool or does that look stupid? I don't know what to like anymore. Well, if we're gonna do that, then we need to polish off some of these. I guess we don't have to. I guess we don't have to. Alright, we can't go with this look, guys. I'm sorry. Don said he likes it. But this isn't a mechanical jaw. This is just a synth jaw. Who's the target audience? Action figure collectors. I don't think there's anybody that dislikes dystopian futures. Everybody likes those themes. So, and everybody likes ninjas. I don't think anybody has ever said, "Oh, ninjas again." Everybody freaking likes ninjas. It's a thing. John, in all the years I've known you, I don't think I've ever known what you meant. I don't like that. We don't need that there. We may end up doing like some more panel lines or something, but where's the brush? Battery pack on the back of his head. I don't think he would appreciate that. Hey, we got a raid thing. Cool. Yay, Pokemon. Why is that? Can't beat a good old Pikachu. Why is that twisting around like that? That looks goofy. That's not supposed to look like that. Alright, I'm just gonna make my own piece. Hey. Thanks, Max Tail. I appreciate it. We haven't had a raid thing in a while. That's fun. Plus, Pokemon music is always the best. Alright. Let's do some of this. Let's pull that out. Pull that out. No, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Honestly, it's probably okay. It's going to be such a tiny little detail. It only happened one other time since I changed it to that, John, so you may not have ever seen it. Okay, I know what I want to do. Nope. Dang it. Magician, haven't you been banned? I thought you have been banned. I thought so. I distinctly remember you getting banned. Did that not happen? There we go. There we go. That's what we'll use. It is not. But what's up, Joe Sear? How's it going? I don't really want to sculpt this guy's ears again. Dang it. Let's sculpt some ears real quick. Should probably have the right subtool selected. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're referring to right now. You didn't forget to review Beta Ray Bill and the TRU 2-pack Hulk, did you? Well, one, if I didn't review them, it has nothing to do with forgetting. Two, I have reviewed those figures, so I don't know what you're talking about. Oops. Alright, we'll finish off the ears once we increase the mesh density. Godzilla, we already talked about that. It looks like it's embedded into the skin a little bit, right? Yep, just say right. Make me feel good. I'm gonna have to redo a lot of this anyway since we're working really low density and I haven't Z-remeshed it. But I just want to kind of get it set to see how it looks. Thanks, Alfonso. But now I don't know if you actually meant it or if you just said it because I said to say it. You see why false praise is no good? This is why my reviews are always completely neutral. You know, I probably should have one here too. Hey, why are you saying hi on a different username? Yeah, but weren't you already on YouTube? I thought you were already watching on YouTube. You were watching on YouTube. Thanks, Chewy Pebbles. I appreciate it. Yeah, Bloodstock, you were already watching. I swear you were. You definitely were. John's been talking, just not a ton. Victor Rodriguez, what's up? I mean, I don't care where you guys watch. Actually, that's not true. I need to get a certain number of concurrent viewers on Twitch before I can get partner. So I would actually like to get Twitch viewership up, but why can't I mask? What the hell? Oh my gosh, I'm on the wrong tool. What a dummy. But YouTube viewers are important too, because that's my main channel, so it's all good either way. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do for this, let me see if this works. It does work. Do I have hope for the next Star Wars movie? Nope. Thanks, Bog. I appreciate it. What was I gonna do? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Let me. Nope, not that. Grab out my brush. This guy's gonna end up with hair, so that's gonna be a fun trick to do. Since he's gonna have hair, I think I should also give him. I guess that's okay. Alright, let me save this. I think I just did, but I'm going to do it again. I want to bring over the eyebrow. And then I think we'll do the hair tomorrow night. Sans 2345671. What are you talking about? Oh, what are you making? The same thing that's in the title. I don't think we're gonna... Synthetic hair? I don't know how practical that would be. Hey, Sans 2345671. Paste. It's a wicked eyebrow, bruh. Let's move that bad boy in place. Actually, let's do that first. So you like Zelda? She's a pretty fine lady. If I do say so myself. And I do. I do like Zelda games. I haven't played any recently on account of not owning a Nintendo yet. Here's the thing, I'm gonna get a Switch for Smash Brothers, but the problem is I'll want to play the most recent Zelda game too, but it'll be old news it's already old news, so I don't know, it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, but Smash doesn't come out until like, what, November? So Breath of the Wild will be long out of people's minds. Unless they do some kind of like DLC or something. I know they did do DLC. I'm talking about November. It's a long ways off. I think Sans should stream it, John, and then you can just watch him play it. That makes the most sense, really. Alright guys, we're done. We will pick this up tomorrow. We're gonna do the hair. Oh no. We lost a little bit of our edge there. John, I tried to explain this to you the other day. People don't come to streams for the first time for the streamer. You need to catch them with the game, and then they'll stay because they like the person playing it. But nobody's just gonna click on me for no reason. I have to play something relevant to build an audience, and then I will end up being able to keep people with my charming personality and clever wit. But prior to them getting to know me, I need to get their attention somehow. And since I don't have Bob's or Vagine, I have to play a game that's relevant at the time. That's how it works. So, okay guys, we are done for the night. I'll be back in like probably less than an hour to play some Warframe. We're going to do it over here on the YouTubes. And that'll do it. So have a good night, I think I need, well, I kind of like this look. This eye looks different than this eye. I kind of like it. Gives it a little bit more contrast with the robot-y parts. That's kind of cool. Anyway, guys, okay, I'm done. I've said it a few times. I'll be back in a little bit. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be somewhere else.